fun begins.
How's it going?
Hello.
Well,
Greetings, young Jedi.
hello there.
Hey everyone, Hybrid Toy Reviews here, and today we are taking a look at an awesome new case of Carbonites dropping today for order. One that I am so excited to talk about. There are some amazing characters. So without further ado, I present Carbonites, the Mirror of Destiny. Now this case is inspired by characters from the Knights of the Old Republic game way back in 03-04. And these feature some interpretations of the main characters being Bastila Shan, Darth Revan, and Darth Malak. And because the game features light side and dark side versions for Bastila and Malak, and then Revan has a light side version from the mobile game, it is just a good set to do all the light and dark versions, and it's just a really fun idea. So it's a little less scene specific from what I remember of the game, because the game only really shows the light side Malak during like a flashback sequence, and then Bastila throughout the game, falls to the dark side and redeems herself, and Revan's kind of just all over the place in the game, but really, really awesome character selection from a iconic Star Wars game. So that said, let's get into the packaging and unboxing segment. And here's our Mirror of Destiny case. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. The front features your name and your 6 characters above Vincent's signature. Very, very fancy work, my guy. Number 4 in the Kodor line with the Mirror of Destiny and the 6 characters shown again. Around back features some information about Carbonites, the brand, and what they're all about. I do recommend checking out the website, which is in the description below. Carbonites. Nothing. But Carbonites are openable by popping open the box. There's no tape. Pull up to secure the bounty. Carbonites encased. Opening the lid like so shows you the tissue paper Han and Carbonite mascot. Opening that up reveals your letter from Vincent. You get a letter every time that you buy Carbonites, which is awesome, and he's thanking me for the invite to Talking Toys with the Boys. Keep an eye out. Every month, once a month, beginning of the month, try to do it in the first week, I do a live stream Talking Toys with the Boys, and Vincent's my co-host, and it is really, really awesome. We have a lot of fun. So go ahead and check that out. We've got 2 episodes with Vincent as the co-host. Check out the replays. Now, you have your 6 characters in there, and of course, the mint in the box. Now, your characters are packed in pretty good, and while they are able to be gotten out, you can pull on the tissue paper insert, and it dislodges everyone not so nicely, but they are in a pile on the table at that point. So let's set them up a little neater, and I'll show you everything going on. To start things off, we gotta work in a good pun. Every case of Carbonites comes with this sleeve labeled the mint in the box, because every good collector likes a mint in box figure. Inside is a Han and Carbonite logo packaged Lifesavers, I believe they're wintergreen mint, and they are very delicious. I love my mint in box. It is a treasure, a delicacy, and I love that Vincent does this. And something really nice about them is you can kind of smell it through the pack very subtly. And so your Carbonites always come minty fresh. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Carbonites. Probably. I don't know. But if it was a toothpaste commercial, they would say that, even though they probably didn't talk to 10 different dentists. So what do you know about what dentists say about Carbonites? Why don't you just try your own opinions about Carbonites, because they're delicious and I love them. All that aside, so we have 3 characters, 2 of each of the characters, light side and dark side versions. So I am going to go ahead and just buzz through our light side versions. So this is an adaptation of Jedi Revan as he appears in the Galaxy of Heroes mobile game, the mysterious Samurai of the Light with his purple blade, and Revan looks superb. I love the hood and how it's draping around his mask. I love the lit purple lightsaber. It is a nice contrast to the very cream and brown costume otherwise. Like the shadowy void area of the hood. It looks very, very nice. You have his belt wrapping around. You have his arm poking out of his sleeve. Around back, you have the back of the tunic. And then the hood, being a hood, there's not a lot of detail going on. Why would you want it there? It's a hood. Bastila here. Bastila, or the Meditation Master of the Ancient Samurai, double yellow blade. Looks amazing. Her blue eyes are just blowing through out there. And, you know, she's got her awesome double-bladed yellow lightsaber, and a lot of yellow going on in the costume, of course, with brown and lighter brown accents. And her hair looks awesome. She's got the little face droopies, and then the little, like, hairband in the top, and then the dual ponytails in the back. Of course, you got her exposed ear and her sleeves and stuff, and just looks superb. An excellent adaptation of one of my childhood Star Wars crushes. Any of y'all ever see that Carly King cosplay of her, by the way? Like, really, really good. Like, honestly, like, probably one of the best Bastila cosplays I've ever seen. Here we have the Benevolent High Lord of the Ancient Samurai Blue Blade. Now, this is Malik as a Jedi. I believe in the game we only see him as a Jedi in a flashback, like, once. Like, it doesn't really happen much. But it did happen, and so here he is. He looks really good. He's got his head tattoos wrapping around. He's wearing a blue bodysuit with the brown leather, like, shoulder pads and belt. He's got his blue lightsaber ignited in front of him, and his ears, because he's bald, so there's no hiding those. And he just looks really, really good. I love everything about this adaptation of Jedi Malik. Then, the one that's probably got everyone tempted here, the Mysterious Samurai of the Shadows, purple and red blade, or, as most of y'all are just going to call it, the Darth Revan one, and this is superb. Talking to Vincent, he'd actually revealed that he's had a Revan designed for a while, and it was the Revan that you saw on the website, on the gaming tab. And he had to update it because it was just a few years old, and he knew he could do better now. And by golly, did he. Don't get me wrong, the other one was great. I liked it. But, I mean, just come on. Vincent does not miss. The dual lit lightsabers look amazing. I love how this version of the mask has some scuffing, some battle damage. The Jedi version is repainted. It features a little bit of gold. It's a little less menacing looking. Don't get me wrong, still an intimidating mask either way. But it's definitely seen some stuff in this version here. The hood once more looks amazing, and then the costume features some similar beats, but a different belt for sure. You see the red, like, flap, you know, that goes down the front of the comma, and that looks very nice. Going around over here, you have your sleeve, your arms, with the cloak kind of draping around. So around back, because he's wearing a cloak, it is just black. Not a problem. Up top is a hood. It's just black. But this is where the money shot is, and I love everything going on here. So, for those that haven't played the game, somewhere along the way, Bastila is captured by the enemy and ultimately converted to the dark side. So this is Bastila as she appears in the final act of the game, before she's redeemed if you do the light side version. And if I'm spoiling a bunch of stuff for you, you've had like 20 years to play this game. What have you been doing? Like, going outside and touching grass and being a real person? What kind of Star Wars fan are you? But she looks awesome. Those yellow eyes are just blowing right through my soul. She's got her double-bladed lightsaber. She's got her kind of like black leather. It's a very similar outfit to the Jedi outfit, but it's in certain design elements, but it is a complete unique print, and it is all in black, and shoulder pads, and around back. Similar hairstyle, the two ponytails and the belt and the pouches and stuff. She's known as the meditation mastermind of the Ancient Empire, double red blade, because if the Sith Empire got a hold of someone that can use battle meditation, a force ability that only she really uses, it would be quite devastating. Putting her down, here is a Sith that I kind of consider to be overlooked somewhat. Not a lot of people are like, this one's my favorite one. It's always Revan or Malgus, but Malik is a really, really cool one. His name in Carbonites is the Malevolent High Lord of the Ancient Empire Red Blade, and he looks good. I mean, don't get me wrong, he actually looks bad, like he's mean, like he's best. And I love his mask hiding his mouth, or lack thereof. Again, spoiler alert, red lightsaber looks excellent. He has his red bodysuit going on with the silver armor pieces around the shoulders. He's got the nice belt. Arm going down, arm going to a bend to hold the lightsaber. He's got a black cape, so it kind of hides a lot of the back. He's kind of draped off to the side, which I think Vincent has done nicely. Covers a lot of this side. You see a little bit of his back there, and that's accurate. His cape is kind of a one-sided cape, and just great design work, Vincent. Vincent never misses. And yeah, Malik looks just superb. So, setting him down, I gotta say, it was a really ingenious idea, just doing all of these as one singular set. Even though Jedi Revan isn't necessarily a Knights of the Old Republic character, you play as him as a Jedi in the game, but it's a character that you can design with, you know, custom avatar builders, so it never necessarily looks like that in the Knights of the, Galaxy of Heroes game. Just had to say, well, what is the canon, canon version of a Legends character, right? And so I think that it was a good addition here, a great way to get him into the line, and it's just fun getting all these different versions of the characters, even though they don't necessarily always interact. They are just key characters to have from this video game, and ultimately, I like the selections. As you know, I always like to show them off with some other collectibles that you might have around the house. So, Carbonites are 1x1 by 2 inch tall, stackable block versions of our favorite characters, and they look good on display with anything. I love them. I need to get more in the cabinets. But here they are next to a Micro Galaxy Squadron V-19 Torrent, a Black Series Commander Gale, a Lego Scout Trooper minifigure, and a Funko Pop Ahsoka, just showing you the general size. They are not particularly large, but they are particularly mighty. So at the end of the day, what do I think of the Mirror of Destiny case of Carbonites? Banger. Banger, instant banger. Go pick it up. I mean, come on. If you are into Star Wars games, you have surely played Knights of the Old Republic. These are all iconic characters. You need them for your Carbonites collection. I love how every character here has adapted to the Carbonites style, and I'm so excited for future cases from Knights of the Old Republic. Vincent has been doing an awesome job of breaking into new parts of the Star Wars saga. He was a little Battlefront 2 and Clone Wars heavy for a time. Not knocking it. Those are great things. But I've noticed lately that everything that he's done has kind of unlocked a new little section of the coming soon portion of the Carbonites website, and that is super cool. If you are not sure about Carbonites, go click around the website and pick a case. I promise you will not be disappointed. The options out there are superb. There's a little bit of something for everyone. There's some OT stuff going on. I don't think he's touched the sequels yet at all, but that could be coming soon. You never know. And, the prequels are getting some love, the Revenge of the Sith particularly, and of course all the TV shows usually get pretty good coverage. And if there's nothing for a show that you like yet, hit him up. Have a conversation with the guy. For starters, he's a fun guy to talk to. I do like him. And maybe what you want is sooner than you think. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Vincent, for making this possible for me to talk about these a little bit earlier. And I'm just really excited. I hope you all like them. Go pick up the case. May the Force be with you, and I'll see you next time.